Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. I am Eric the Dudley Dog, and first off, apologies for the lack of uploads recently. I've just been busy in real life, a lot of things catching up to me, so more priorities to handle in life rather than making YouTube videos. Also, shout out to everyone that came down to Tatsuno Comic Con, even though I didn't promote it as much as heavily as the previous event. But it was a very good event, as you've seen from the video that I posted. A lot of stuff happened there. Thanks to everyone for the support at these live events. I'm not sure when the next one will be that I'll be taking part in, but when I do know, I'll let you guys know also. Anyway, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'll be unboxing the vinyl LP for the album The War of Art by the band American Head Charge. Now, the story about this band, for me, goes like this. Maybe around the end of 2001, early 2002, I went to a Tower Records. I can't remember if it was in Kuala Lumpur or Singapore, but we did have Tower Records in the region back then. And at the time, I was still new to all these heavy metal stuff. I was getting into a lot of heavy metal bands, mostly from reading magazines like Revolver and Metal Hammer that had album reviews and picking things from there for what to check out. And I picked up the War of Art album by American Head Charge. And the first time I heard it, I thought, okay, this was like a dud, maybe nothing that would hold my attention. But after listening to it a few times after that, it just grew on me and technically became one of my favorite albums of all time ever. I mean, like, the debut music video from the album was called All Wrapped Up, and this video, to my understanding, was banned by MTV just because of all the blood and gore that they included in it. Including, if I'm not mistaken, Al Roker reliving his character from the movie Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, where he revived that character in this music video as the serial killer probably, but not really the actual character itself, but similarities are there. And they followed that single up with a song called Just So You Know. And that became one of my all-time favorite songs, and I had it on a near infinite loop back in the day. And the video itself also featured a quick blink and you'll miss it cameo by Sean Clown Cran of Slipknot, who was executive producing for the band back then. He did some work on the single for Just So You Know, and he remixed it also for the single's release. Anyway, the history of that band was quite interesting, and it just so happens that a couple of weeks ago, the thought this band, they just popped into my head. Time to check out their music again, and I just did a random search online and found out that Napalm Records was releasing their debut album, The War of Art, in vinyl form. I have the CD still at my mom's place, and getting this in vinyl, I guess, would be something to add to my collection of vinyl LPs. I have a small vinyl collection, which is, I call it the collection of albums that changed my life. So it's albums that really stood out and meant something to me, and adding this to my collection now. So, let's get it open. Forgot to mention that I ordered this on the 27th of October and received it on 6th of November, so that's quite speedy shipping from Napalm Records. Oh, here we are. There we go. American Head Charge, The War of Art. The War of Art, yeah, first time on vinyl. Produced by Rick Rubin, featuring a violent reaction, Just So You Know. Includes insert with song lyrics. 180-gram audiophile vinyl. That's the front. That's the back. Let's see if I can. So. Check out this lyric sheet. And on the back, this portrait of the band at the time of recording this album. And as for the record, yeah, this is a double vinyl. So there are 2 vinyls inside here. There we go. Plain and simple, just like the album when it was originally released on CD, just plain like this. I really need to get a vinyl player so I can play all this stuff and listen to it. So there you have it. American Head Charge, The War of Art. And I guess as timing would have it, the reason now I'm suddenly bringing up to open this album on and recording it is because just recently, like 3 days ago, an interview was released featuring Cameron Heacock, the singer for American Head Charge. And apparently these guys have, things have gone really bad for them to the point right now that Cameron, basically, he did an interview where basically he's now basically homeless. He wants to try to get back into the music industry, but things are not on the card for him due to his substance addiction and all that. I mean, like, for me, like I said, The War of Art was like a game-changing album for me. I just really like it from head to toe. It has all the industrial stuff that I like. A bit of electronics, heavy guitars, guttural vocals, and some clean singing. And they followed it up with this, The Feeding. And complete contrast from the first album. In this album, they don't curse at all. The first album, there's a lot of cursing. A lot of big FUs to a lot of people. And the second album, somehow amazingly, they did the same aggression, the same melodies and everything, but without the cursing. Not a single curse word on the song, on any of the songs. And I don't know if anybody will remember, but they released a video for the song Cowards, featuring, at the time, UFC light heavyweight champion Chuck Liddell, and that song was also from a UFC compilation album that was released back then. They also had a video for the song Loyalty, and a lot of their songs actually do, I would say they hit with me. There's things I identify with, especially songs like the end, like To Be Me, where the guy is just basically giving out a call, it's a cry for help, basically. And I did not know this until recently, but I know they released a crowd-funded LP called Shoot that did not reach its goal at the time. I supported it. It did not reach its goal, but they managed to release it anyway. And other than the song Sugars of Sunday, the single released from that one, the rest of it was not very memorable. And I recently found out in 2016 they released a third full-length album called Tango Umbrella, which I am trying to get a hold of now. I found the CD on Amazon. I'm gonna go order it because it's only like $5 plus $10 shipping. But hopefully Napalm Records can release this on vinyl as well, because for me this is an excellent album front to back together with this. And yeah, I hope Cameron can get things together and start making music again. I'll link the video of the interview below if I can. I don't know, apparently YouTube doesn't think I'm an adult for some reason, so I can't post links yet under this account. But anyway, that is gonna do it for today's video. Check out American Head Charge. They have videos and songs on YouTube. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs down if you don't like the band or you don't like me. Either way, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. See ya.